Come on. Okay, I bought a feather hat. I bought a leather outfit. I didn't buy battle boots anymore. Okay, so I bought 5 of these. 4. 4. 4 as well. 3. Antidote. 4. And then I bought 6 potions. Why do I have less money? Huh. Wait, hang on. For my formation, let me check on August. What does he have? I don't understand why his magic defense is like high. Maybe I should switch to Dione. I mean, look at her stats. Well, I don't know. With the Brave and Faith, I have no idea. Wait, hang on. Let's check the tutorial. Let's figure out how stuff works. Okay, if you know you can foresee, learn and prepare for battles. Okay, about formation. May I begin? Let me explain what you'll see and can do on the formation screen. This shows the general party status. So far, so good? Then let's proceed. Press the circle button for a detailed status check. Press the circle button again, and the job status of all the changeable jobs will appear. I don't know why I keep swapping between status and status, but I don't know. I just do it sometimes. Press the circle button again, and the ability status of all jobs will appear. Okay, you can change a unit's ability with the direction keys. Oh my god, I didn't know that. That's what you can check on this screen. For battle preparation, item and ability are best. You need to fully understand the various parameters of the status. Next, I'll show you what each parameter means, how to equip, how to learn abilities, and what you need to use the abilities. Okay? Face battles fully prepared, and you should be able to win. Remember the situations, know yourself, and learn the proper preparation method. That's all for today. Okay. Online help? What the heck? Okay. May I begin? Let me explain what you'll see in detailed status. Follow carefully to see what abilities there are for each unit. Levels go up by 1 every 100 experience points. The XP appears on the right side of the level. Okay. You'll learn EXP in battle. But is that like... Is 84 how much I've already gotten? Or how much I need to get to the next level? The value on the left is your current value. The value... Huh? The value on the left is your current value. The right is the maximum. Oh my god. These grammar mistakes. When CT reaches 100, it's your AT, active turn, and you can make a command. You can tell when AT will come by... oh my goodness. You can tell when AT will come by looking CT value in battle. Thank you. I mean, I know what it's trying to say. Like, I know what it's trying to say. It's just the way it's saying it. On the bottom left is your zodiac sign. Aries is incompatible with Leo. Certain signs are compatible like this. Wait, what? The hell? This affects the outcome of attacks and spells used in battle. Are you kidding me? Greater damage is given by attacking compatible units. Wait, what? While damage can be lessened by attacking an incompatible unit, on the bottom right of the sign is Brave and Fate. Oh my goodness, so there's a little... Okay, so there's a little bit of a battle mechanic where freaking hitting compatible units does a bit more damage. Huh. On the bottom right of the sign is Brave and Fate. Okay, here we go. Brave is courage. Okay. The greater the value, the more courage you have. But what does courage mean? It affects the reaction and unarmed attacks. Huh? Faith represents your belief in God. The greater the value, the more you believe. Thus, you'll understand the mysteries and miracles. Faith will affect the power of spells and their success. Okay. So Brave directly affects physical attacks. And Faith directly affects, what do you call them? Magic attacks or whatever. The sword stands for physical and the rod for magic. The values on the upper row represents physical. The lower is attack, CEV, SEV, and AEV for magic. What is CEV? AT shows attacking power. It's the unit's own attacking power and extra abilities. The upper value is physical attacking power, weapons, and unarmed attacks. And the lower is magic power, magic attack power. CEV, SEV, and AEV all mean attack evade. CEV is the unit's own attack evade percent. SEV is the evade percent of the equipped weapon. AEV is the evade percent of the equipped accessories. Oh. On each, the upper is the rate against physical attacks, and the lower is against magic attacks. We're gonna be here for a while, so I have to learn everything about this. This is actually kind of complex. Well, at least reading about it is complex, but I'm pretty sure, like, when you start doing it, or when you execute it in battle, it'll be a little bit more intuitive, hopefully. You have two hands set in support ability and equip a single-hand weapon. Oh, if you have two hands set in the support ability and equip a single-handed weapon that can be used with both hands, your attack will be stronger using both hands. Wait, excuse me, I can do that? If you have two swords set in support ability. Oh, okay, it's an ability that I need to have set. Only ninja can equip two weapons unless you set two swords. Oh, that's interesting. Weapons affecting attacking power and evade percent, where weapons affect... That should be effect, okay? Weapons affect attacking power and evade percent, where swords affect sword and evade percent, so SEV. Items worn on the head include hats and helmets. These items for the head raise HP and MP, okay? Items for the body include clothes, armor, and robes. My bad. These should affect HP as well? Okay, raise HP and MP. Accessories include mantle, rings, bracelets, gauntlets, and shoes. Okay, so in the bottom right, there's a little bit more information on what it does. Alright, by pressing the triangle with the cursor pointed at the equipped item, you could check which units are wearing that item. If there's more than one unit equipping the same item, switch using L1 and R1 buttons. That's all for items. I'd say equipping is extremely important. That is it. Okay. Now let's get into job training. I don't want to skip out on any of this because I need to take the time to actually learn how to do this because it works so well for Final Fantasy XII that I think I should start doing this for future Final Fantasy games. The topic is jobs. Let me explain what the various jobs are and how to change them. First, access the job status screen. You can get there by pressing the circle button on the status detail screen. Got you. This is the job status. In job status, you can see the changeable jobs for the unit. The training level for each job also appears. You can check the training level with job level. Okay. When you reach the max by increasing level of changeable jobs, you can get a new job. For example, if a squire is 2 or more, you can change it into a knight. Ooh, how do I do that? To increase level, you need to increase the total job points. When the total passes the next level, level's raised by 1. Oh. Job points are earned in battle 2 different ways. One way is to fight in battle and earn the job points for that job, and another way is to earn points through your allies. Some points will be added to your JP in the same job as your ally. Join in battles and take action to gain the job training level. The JP job point on the right side shows the remaining JP. Remaining JP is what you got from learning the ability minus what you used. Each and every job has a unique ability. You exchange JP to learn ability skills and spells. Therefore, it's the JP you have left over from learning an ability. Oh. The difference between the total and JP is, total is the grand total of earned job points and JP is what remains from learned ability. That's it for job status. Experience as many jobs as possible and increase your ability. Next, I'll explain how to change jobs. You'll find the job change in the formation menu. Okay, select the job you wish to change with the directional buttons and press the circle button. You can't change the jobs that are darkened. It might be your current job or the job your ally changed to. That's all you need to know about jobs. Each unit has a function and jobs make these units unique. Get job training by joining in battles which increase JP. You can change to a new job when the training level maxes. Get as much training as possible with several jobs. How do you max out what's the level for a max job? I'm sure you'll become a mighty soldier. That is all. Alright, here we go. The topic for this lecture is ability. Ability is a skill you can learn with job training. With every job, you can learn unique skills by fighting. These are called ability. Here are some of the types of ability and their usage. Ability can be divided into 4 groups depending on usage. On the far left is Actionability. Actionability is the acts a unit does in battle, like skills and spells. For example, ability of a white mage includes Cure and Raise. The second left is a Reaction ability. Reaction ability is used when attacked by enemies. For example, a chemist's auto potion works when it's attacked and loses HP. It will automatically use a potion. The third from the left is support ability. Ooh. Support ability increases the unit's basic skill. It increases the number of items to equip and also raises the parameters of attacking power and evade percent. Sword wearable spell defense power-up are some examples. The one on the very right is move ability. Move ability increases the skill to move. Oh, it increases the movable distance and provides additional effects when move is performed. Move +1 in HP recovery. Moves are examples. Oh, so there's a... there's HP recovery for when I move? That's really cool. These abilities can be learned in exchange for JP for that job. The JP necessary to learn the ability is shown. The available JP here is used for learning ability for the current job. The JP is consumed when ability is learned. When it's all gone, you need to fight in battle to get it. Okay, learning antidote before potion. That must be smart. Learned ability will appear as learned in the JP category. Next is what you need to do to use learned ability. During the battle, you can carry out action ability as your move. Select the job command that bundles up action ability by the job in the unit's subcommand. Then select an action ability from that command. All action ability for White Mage is grouped in the job command called White Magic. If the job is a White Mage, White Magic will always exist as its subcommand. Or as long as you learn your current job's ability, you can use it at any time. Take a look at the lower left panel on the screen. The very top row is the job command for the current job. However, if you look at the next one, you'll see the same symbol. You can set the job command for your changeable job. By setting this, you have an additional subcommand to use during the battle. By pressing the circle button, you can set another job's job command. Choose the job command you wish to set. However, since all of the changeable jobs' job command appears, job commands that haven't learned any ability will also be included. Be careful. The 3 items under job command are reaction ability, support ability, and move ability. The learned ability will apply to these items too. Counter tackle. Ability for reaction is not automatically set like the job command for the current job. Okay. However, a special feature of the job, there are a couple that have effects that come in accordance with those abilities. For example, the ninja doesn't have to set 2 sword to hold weapons in both hands. You can't set abilities that have the same effect as the job's own features. Okay. You can't only set the current job's ability, but also set abilities learned before. Okay, I think I understand what that means. Strong, versatile soldiers will be the leaders in battle. That's all you need to know about ability. Learn as many abilities as possible and bring out many strong soldiers. That is all. Alright. Monster allies. The topic is monsters. In battle, you can have monsters like Chocobo for allies. Monsters are handled just like human units, but have different features. Alright, I've noticed that there's been a Chocobo there all this time. First of all, monsters can't equip weapons or items. Since monsters can't have jobs, there are no job changes for them either. Monsters aren't trained like human units to learn skills. They are born with special features. Counter, as a reaction, is one example. Some monsters can move in water, others fly and move their own special way. Human units can ride chocobos. Oh, when you ride chocobos, mobility increases with the chocobo's moving skill. As I said, monsters have different features than humans. Make allies of them and use them to the full extent. How do I make allies with them? Monsters sometimes lay eggs and have babies. Eventually, they mature, adding a new monster to your party. Your party may get too full if they join. Go ahead and remove them if that happens. Goodbye. Must we say goodbye now? Oh my goodness. That's so sad. You never know which monster's joining until they hatch. For example, you can get a black chocobo from a normal chocobo. You may come across a monster you've never seen before. There are a couple of different kinds, so play with them. That's it for monsters. Monsters don't grow like humans, but I'm sure they'll become a great asset to your party. That is all. Okay, I have no idea what online help is, so I'm just gonna check it out. The topic is online help. Okay, so it's not online like on the internet, because obviously when this came out for the PS1, the internet wasn't as big as we know it now today. In the formation menu, you'll check information and prepare for battles. While preparing, you might want to find out about an ability or parameter. If so, then press the select button. Oh, okay. Either the help message or help cursor will appear. The help message also applies to commands on the menus. Just remember to press the select button when you get lost. That is all. Alright, now for battle stuff. Okay, we're in for the long run here, guys. Holy crap. Yeah, let's get started. May I begin? The topic is battlefield control. The battlefield can be seen from several angles since it is in 3D. To change the angle, use the L1, R1, L2, or R2 buttons. L1 rotates the field. L1 reduces the field. R1 changes to a high angle. Oh. Ooh, okay. I should have tested that out. Let's practice. And by pressing the start button. You can scroll by pressing the square button and the directional buttons. What do you mean by scroll? Let's try it. And by pressing the start button. Oh. You need to fully understand this operation to grasp what's going on here. Alright, let's move on to battlefield operation cursor. The cursor on the field points to units and panels. On the upper right of the screen is the height of the cursor point. Under that is the status of the unit at the cursor point. Okay, use the directional button to move the cursor. Close the menu with the X button and try moving the cursor. And it with the start button. Oh, okay, so height. Okay, I see. This is a 9. Oh. I always wondered what that thing in the upper right meant. Cursors are also used to point to your destination and targets. There will be areas you can't enter due to geographical problems. The ground cursors are normally blue, but those restricted panels will appear red. These are the basic cursor movements and information you can get on the battlefield. Alright, let me elaborate a bit more on the controls. On the battlefield, there are areas where it's a layered structure. The bridge area where you can move both up and down is an example. This is how to move the cursor up and down in this situation. First, point the cursor to either panel. Stop for a second, don't enter anything. The cursor will start to go back and forth between the panels. Move the cursor when it points to the layer you want to move to. Let's try it. And by pressing start. Oh, I see. So it automatically moves on its own. I'm not pressing anything. And then if I want it to stop, like I just move around normally. And then if I want it to go back down, I just wait again without pressing anything. That is interesting. That is really cool. Here are two more controls that relate to the AT order. Move the cursor to the AT unit. Press the circle button on the panel with no units. What? Move the cursor to the AT unit. Press the circle button on a panel with no units. Hold the start button now. The cursor will set on the AT units in AT order. What does that mean? This will come in handy when you need to check the AT unit. Huh? However, this operation won't work when using the start button to move between the layers. Next, here's what to do when you set the cursor on a unit. That's it for battle cursor movements. These are the basics. That's all. I totally did not understand the last part. That was a little confusing. Do I regret playing this version of the game? Probably not. I enjoy music more than, you know, the script. Okay, battle flow. Move and act, charge time battle. Oh boy, this is gonna take some time. We have a lot to go through here. What's in tips? Okay, compatibility list. Okay. May I begin my lecture? The topic is battle. I'll explain everything from start to finish. First, select and place units that will join the battle. The number of units allowable depends on the battle, but 5 is the maximum. Sometimes you'll need to form 2 teams for one battle. Whoa! If you keep on using the same units, your party won't be well balanced. Select units after checking their growth and skills. There are some units you didn't select but appear anyhow. These units are called guest units. Before the battle starts, the winning con will appear. What? For example. Oh, wait. Winning condition. That's short for winning condition. There. I was like, what the hell is a con? I don't know why, but I pictured a bird or something. Save Chocobo. These and other victory conditions will appear in the beginning. Generally, you win by killing all your enemies, but some are unique. Move, act, and wait are the commands available for the AT. During your AT, you may make one move and one act. Your AT will be completed if you perform both of them. Wait completes AT without performing one of the two. Let's take a look at the other commands. Status checks the unit's present condition. A detailed status will appear. Auto battle puts the unit on its own. Once a unit's set on auto battle, it'll automatically act each AT until cancelled. How do I cancel it? Select either move, attack. I figured that out. Depending on the situation, select auto battle. When you've stopped the battle, resume by selecting end. Perform these commands and advance into the battle. I don't know where end is. Where the hell is end? Alright now, for game over. Units die when HP reaches 0. If you don't recover a unit and leave it there, its body will disappear. Once a body disappears, it'll never return to life. Recover ally units soon after they die. If everyone in your party dies, the game is over. Watch your remaining HP and avoid dying. Or if Ramza dies, okay. Have units of the battle that can restore life. Kill all your enemies and you'll meet the winning condition to end the battle. And that's all you need to know. I'll see you destroy an enemy and win the battle. That's all. Okay. There might be stuff that I haven't learned before, so... Okay, the topic is move and act. An AT unit can perform one move and one act. Let's try these. First, move to the panel to the enemy to attack. On a normal surface area, the unit's allowed to move the value of move. So if move is 4, then the unit can move 4 panels. For areas with height difference, the unit can jump vertically, the value of jump. It can also jump horizontally at half the jump value. How the hell do I jump horizontally? If jump is 3, it can jump 3 vertically across one panel. Oh, you mean 3 height. I think that means 3 height. Heights are figured by the edges closest to the panel. Alright, let's move. Select your destination once the area starts flashing. If you select Allied Chocobo as your destination, you can ride it. You can only move once per AT, then move becomes dark and is no longer an option. Now attack the enemy with a weapon. Select attack under attack to attack with a weapon. Sorry. Select attack under act to attack with a weapon. Try it. Select attack under act. Say that 10 times fast. Jesus. The status for the 2 appear on the bottom of the screen. On the left is the attacking unit, on the right, the target. The top part of the attacking unit's status, where AT order level is usually shown, is the expended effect. Wait, what? HP is expected... Oh, HP is expected damaged, and to the right is the attack success percent. I see. Check the expected effect before you attack. If it's a spell causing abnormal status, the name and success percent will appear. Also, if the status has a reaction ability set, the reaction name will appear at the bottom of its status. In the battle, check the effects and select the right target. Okay, so I did learn something new here. I had no idea that's what the statuses meant. Here's the few things that will affect damage value and the success percent. They are Brave, Faith, and Zodiac Sign compatibility. Brave affects the power of the unarmed attacks and the reaction performing percent. Faith affects the damage and success by spells. Okay. If Faith is high, the power of Fire 2 increases, and the success rate of Raise increases. The compatibility of signs affect the amount of damage and success percent. The more compatible, the greater the damage, and the more you get from recovery spells. That's cool. The less compatible you are, the smaller damage and the lower the success rate of spells. So Brave, Faith, and compatibility are factors of expected effect. Now, back to target setting. Set target when you check the area and expected effect. Confirm with the circle button. The tutorial in this game, even though the script, the translation, I should say, isn't the best, it's a lot clearer than the tutorial that Final Fantasy VIII gave us. If you've ever played Final Fantasy VIII, you know what I mean. The tutorial in Final Fantasy VIII for how the junction system works is totally, not helpful at all. After AT, select a direction. Direction affects the evade percent when getting attacked. Face the enemy every so often. Got you. There's some mechanics that I just never, knew. Or I never would have figured it out unless I, checked this tutorial section out. We're going through them one by one, guys. Don't worry, I'm gonna skip, a lot of these things. Charge time battle, which controls the flow of the battle. The battle progresses as fighters perform their moves and acts. We call their moves and acts attack axe order, AT, or active turn. Line the cursor to the unit and you can see the expected AT order at that time. By expected, I mean the CT gauge occurs irregularly at times, like when wait is selected. Wait is for when you decide not to either move or act, or both, and ends at AT. Normally when AT ends, charging for the next AT begins. But when you end AT with wait, the charge begins from 40 or 20. If you wait, neither moving or acting, charging begins from 40. If you wait after either move or attack, charge begins from 20. Which means it's shorter until the next AT. That's why the AT order is expected. Controlling the AT order by wait for better situation can be good strategy. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, now for magic. I never understood this, especially from that last battle. Okay, the topic's how to cast spells. Like units, spells have charge time for casting to their actual execution. Okay, Speed also exists in spells. It'll work only after the charge has been completed. Spell charges begin after the unit's casted. If the unit reaches AT again while the spell it cast is still charging, the unit can't make a new act. If the unit acts, the spell will be cancelled. It will continue to cast if you wait. However, you will be able to move. Oh. Cast a spell on the very top. Okay. Panels in red, fighting range. Okay. Right now, it's the target of the spell. Select a place. Okay. Oh, I see. The panel in yellow-green affected area. Okay. This is the area where the spell happens. Units in the area absorb the effects of the abilities. So it's an area where you do damage with spells. Here, enemies and allies flash in different colors. Allies also incur damage if they're in the effect area of the spell. Be sure that your allies aren't in the area by checking the flashing colors. Okay, we need to set the target on either a unit or panel. Select either a unit or panel from the target. If you choose unit as a target, the effect area will move along with the unit. Oh. If it moves during the spell charge, you can choose panel. The spell will be executed even if there's nobody in the affected area. It'll show you the expected effect, like with the unit. Know the situation before using it. Let's choose unit for now. The only time that you can only cast one spell at a time. If you act while casting, the spell will be cancelled. That's all for how to cast spells. I'm afraid I skipped something super important there. I'm getting a little bit impatient now because this tutorial section is taking so long, and I'm learning so many new things. You know what? Let's get started. I'm gonna save first because I just bought a couple of different things. How many save slots do I have? Only 7. How about in slot 2? 7 as well. Why do I have 15? Wait. I think I messed up with the with slot 1. I think I have 15 as well. Why do I only have 7 here, but in slot 2 I have 15? That is weird. Okay. New area.